have no doubt that this industry is going to provide for me. And I know I kind of went off, but motivation, man, just wanting to be successful. You got to kind of have a drive to be successful. And whatever I do, I want to be the best. Not to say that I want to be the one who sells the most products. Mm-hmm. I don't, you have people who will go against each other to sell, and not in a bad way. It's healthy competition. Right. Oh, you've sold 20 enrollments this month, and I'm coming after you. I'm not that guy, right? I want to be better than I was yesterday. Right. Not better than you or this person or that person. I want to be better than I was yesterday. And I have my own, goals to meet, but it's internal for me, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
I want to ask you, at this point in your career and in your life, what's the dream for Kevin Bledsoe now? And I heard Pastor Bledsoe coming out too, a minute ago. But what's the dream? What's the dream for you now, Kevin?
So, when you think about the fact that your life has been threatened by cancer, there's, most people don't know, even my family, my immediate family, know what was going on through my head at the time. And to think about the fact that you have a short period of time on your life, it gives you an opportunity to think about the very question you just asked me. What do you want to accomplish? What are your goals? And so, because I've thought about it, for a whole year, before, I became in remission, I can easily answer the question. I want to live the next day, right? So that's the short answer. Now, when you think about what to accomplish, what I want to be known for, and again, it's that honesty and integrity in all aspects of my life. I want to make sure that I am helping through the church, our congregation, and our community. Mm-hmm. I want to focus my music now on Christianity. I want to speak to people using the voice that God has given me, from Bible verse, from, the songs that I write from now on, being those that are uplifting, even if they're not what you call gospel songs, mm-hmm. They can mention some sort of inspiration. And so that's where I want my focus to be, because when you talk about the future of my life, the rest of my life, so to speak, in terms of a career, working career, I only have 8 more years, right? I am going to retire at 67, right? And actually that's less than.
Is that 8 years for you? That's more than 8 years.
Right now,
Kevin?
I'm 57.
Okay.
I'll be 58 in September.
All right.
And so we can say, I'm going to retire in 67 at 67. So 9 more years.
Okay.
Right. So because I love what I do, it's kind of hard to think about retirement. But
right.
When I retire, I will still sell insurance as a broker. You must get a license for this reason, right? I want to continue my music. I want to continue my work in the church as a preacher, because I think God gave me a serious gift of communication and public speaking to be able to articulate what the Bible is trying to tell us. And I want to guide my kids through their lives, guide my family, whoever is in need. I want to be a public servant, man, of some kind, of many kinds, if you understand what I'm saying, from a Christianity standpoint, from guiding people to understanding insurance, to
yes,
motivating people to go out and get a license and do what is necessary to take part in this amazing journey of selling insurance.
Yeah.
With honesty and integrity.
Absolutely. With honesty and integrity. I think we found the title, for this episode. with honesty and integrity. Absolutely. What's something that you would tell, so if someone is thinking, maybe I should get a license. I mean, people actually have been DMing me on my social media, and they're saying, hey, I'd like to, maybe get a little bit more information, and I'll share my, my number. I say, give me a call. We'll talk about it. But for somebody who is considering joining this industry, what message, what would you have for them? Maybe they're even, on the fence about it. But for somebody who came, if somebody came to you and said, I'm thinking about getting my insurance license, what kind of insights would you have to share with me? What would be, kind of the quick insight that you would give them?
Well, first, I'd quickly help them understand what characteristics it requires. And that is a drive, because the freedom, like you said, can be a blessing and a curse. The second thing I'd say to them is that if you have any reserves about spending the money to get the license, find it, because you're going to surpass it by so many light years that you won't even think about that money later, because that is the number one thing that stops people from doing it.
I can't even remember how much it costs to get my license.
That's what I mean. Right. So that's just it. It is. I want them to understand that it's going to give you freedom, income to take care of your family, and that certainly it's not as hard as you think. Study and make it happen, because it's going to be worth it.
Yeah. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Bledsoe, if someone does want to speak to you or communicate with you, get in contact with you, how do they reach you?
Well, you can certainly email me at simplybledsoe@gmail.com. You can call me at 804-437-3205. I'm right here in Virginia. I know the podcast can go worldwide. If you need to put a one in front of the numbers, if you're international, it's okay. I'll take those calls too, because I think that this is that important to understand that you need to get a license. Not you should. You need to get a license.
You need to get a license.
If you're looking for a career that is promising, doesn't take a whole lot, just one test. It's one test.
One test. And just renewals every couple of years. You're continuing ed, which is not the full test, not a test.
No.
But just, some modules.
Man, come on. CEs are so easy. They're time consuming, but they're easy.
No doubt. And even the initial startup cost, we're talking about that, but it's not that prohibitive. And depending on, the company that you get with, or the person that you're dealing with, you might even be able to get, some of those costs either paid or reimbursed in some cases. So you certainly should explore it. And Kevin, I just want to say, thank you very much. If anyone is, looking for someone who is a master, in helping that senior market and really guiding them with their health insurance needs, then Kevin Bledsoe is certainly the one that you want to call. He gave his phone number, so I'm going to give it to 804-437-3205. Make sure that you reach out to him. He can tell you more about, the company that he works with and how he does business. And if you know someone, maybe it's your mother, maybe it's your sister, maybe it's you who needs some assistance and you're entering a retirement age, then call Kevin and he can help you out. He works with my parents. So, I trust him with my parents.
That's right.
You certainly can trust him with yours. And I want to say thank you for taking the time to be here, Kevin. I certainly appreciate it. It's been very valuable. You shared some insights that have been very powerful. I think this is going to impact a large number of people. And maybe they heard something that made them think they should get a license. So thank you. And until next time, we're out.
Peace, love, and harmony through music. Let faith be your guide.
There it is.